All right, and we're back with the Yeet show. We have a special guest, Mr. Adonis Amparo. Thank you for joining us. And
thank you for having me here.
Oh yeah, no problem. So you are what's your specific title for HCC?
I am a full-time librarian here.
Okay.
We are the same level as faculty, so we've got the same duties, serving on committees and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Tenure track, all of that. And we do teach classes. We have classes that come in, usually most of them come in earlier in the semester. We do library orientation classes, information literacy classes, teaching what fake news is, plagiarism, all of that stuff. Oh.
The mic. Yeah, but...
Yep. Nurse is waving, says she can't hear me. All right.
Okay. Continue, though?
Okay. So if you didn't hear any of that, I'll just briefly recap. We are full-time faculty here, all the librarians. There's 2 librarians on this campus,
mm-hmm.
and we do all the same things faculty do. We teach classes. We have individual classes coming in. I know Jeremy teaches 1 or 2 classes. I'm going to teach a SLS class next semester.
Okay, that's cool.
And yeah, we cover all of the general topics about information literacy.
All right. Now, as far as tenure is concerned, how long have you been a librarian at HCC?
I have been here, this is my 4th year here. And next year will be my 5th year, which is, I'll be up for tenure.
Okay.
So, big year. Got to have all my publications and
that's cool.
Committee work in place. Yep.
What made you stay? Like, well, what about the job made you stay so long?
To be honest, HCC is a great organization. Before I joined HCC here, I was a librarian over at University of South Florida for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a very big organization. I'll be honest, the union was not as good as the union is here. Something to consider for anyone that's listening that might be joining the workforce. Having a good union is probably one of the top 2 or 3 reasons I joined here, and I stayed as well. I don't know if your other instructors or professors are telling you, it's not a huge secret, but we get raises every year. We've been getting raises every year.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, and so that's why you have instructors here or professors here now that are here for 15, 20, 30 years up to that. And you don't see that as often at USF. So just a little bit of a background kind of in the shadows, what happens and why a lot of the people stay here teaching you guys.
That's pretty cool.
Great.
You guys have any questions?
Nick, did you have a question about one of the programs there?
Yeah, because because of the study pods that are coming in the month of March. Is it going to be something that all the campuses are going to have?
No. Actually, great question. We are getting 9 study pods in, so we're moving furniture around right now. We're going to get them in March, so this month, later this month, hopefully. And each pod will be individual. They'll have a little, like a counter. You can put your laptop or your tablet. They'll have USB charging, regular plug chargers as well. So it's a great addition, and we're the only campus to get those. And actually, everyone is envious. We've had the librarians at Brandon and I believe in Dale Mabry. They want them, so they're going to take pictures and send them to their deans, saying, "Hey, we wanted them over
awesome.
here too."
Hey, we get the good stuff.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Very
awesome.
Student-friendly library.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Is there a certain date that's supposed to be done, or?
You know, I got up this morning and my 2 dogs were barking because they had all these woodpeckers out in the morning, and I was thinking, when is this going to come in? When is this going to come in? And I was thinking, hopefully by the end of this month. We just had a little bit of changeover. We had an assistant dean that was running the library. Now it's the dean running the library. So there's a little bit of a mix-up in terms of trying to figure out exactly when the right dates were, but I've been assured that it's going to be the end of March.
Okay,
Hopefully
sounds good.
At the end of this month. We'll get those in.
And you did say those have the portable charging thing, right?
Yep, they've got USB chargers as well as the regular, like the wall plug. So you can either plug in your phone to charge, you can plug in your mobile device, plug in your laptop, anything that you want there. Yep.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Now, I also got to ask, how often do people be stealing books, and what's the protocol for you dealing with that?
We like to say instead of stealing it, they just borrow the books and they just forget to return them. Sometimes we have instances where we know the student that's done it. If we don't know, then we just declare the item lost. Thankfully, most books aren't too much. The last book we replaced was $4, for example, so it's not too bad to replace them. The The textbooks that we have tend to be more expensive, and if they do go missing, or I would say if they're checked out and not returned, then we put a hold on the student's account.
Oh, okay.
We don't charge them any money unless, well, we charge them a replacement fee, but we don't say you have to pay if it's late. Basically what happens is the student can't register for classes.
Oh.
Until, so it's like it's like the nuclear options. Like oh, just this one book? Yeah. Bring the book back or buy a copy and bring it to us of a new book if you lost it. Otherwise, you basically can't register for the next semester. So
good.
So what ends up happening, so by the end of that semester, we tend to get a lot of books being returned when students realize that there's holds and they can't register for the next classes.
It's a good way to do it, I'd say. Definitely.
That's a great way to do it. And also for the library databases, since that is being used statewide and everything, and those are journals from all over the country, does people from different schools are able to access the same information that we do? And everything? Every
college has its own license, every college and university, I should say. So there's 28 state colleges, and we all have, or all the different state colleges have their own librarians, and what we do is we have a budget. So that's something that kind of sets us apart, kind of makes us like part-time administrators. We have several $100,000 budget to actually spend on these databases and decide what we want to buy and what we don't. Now, we do also have a consortium which works statewide. And what they do is they buy access to some of these databases, and so it's like a shared. We basically pay into that pool. Okay. So we'll pay our share, and Valencia College will pay their share, and all the other universities and colleges will pay, and they're all able to have a certain level of access to these databases. Now, if we wanted more access, we wanted different databases. For example, we have a good vet tech program. We have a good paralegal program. We might want to pay individually for a database that focuses on those kind of resources, whereas Valencia might not want to, or a smaller, state college like Santa Fe up in Gainesville, they might not have a vet tech program, or actually I think they do. They might not have a paralegal program, so they wouldn't want to pay for a resource. We'd have to pay for it out of our own funds.
Gotcha.
All right. And also, does any sort of college able to do it, like even other community colleges like Orlando, Orange County, Jacksonville, Miami?
They've got access to either the consortium, which everyone has access to, and that's, I would say it's a list of about 100 databases.
Okay.
So we have, I would say, almost about 100 more that we individually pay for, and they individually pay for their own as well. So they might want something that's more specific to their area. For example, down in Miami, any of those like Broward County colleges, they might want more access to, say, Hispanic language or Cuban cultural databases, things like that, because they're doing more work in that type of thing. Now, we might be doing some of that, and we might, ask them to borrow some stuff, but we might not have the funds to pay for a whole database.
Yeah, that makes sense. I got you.
I have to point out, in respect for the Me Too movement, we've only had one female in the room here, and I'm going to give her the mic so she can ask her a question, since all the guys have asked questions.
Thank you. Just a simple question. What's your favorite book?
Sure. My favorite book, let me try to think. What have I been ordering lately? I've been ordering a lot of the Game of Thrones books. Those we just got in last summer.
No
So I'm starting to read that. Yeah. I haven't seen the show, so don't spoil it for me, guys.
No.
Okay.
And I had a quick question for Adonis.
Go ahead.
What do you like to do outside of work? Like, what do you like to do for fun? A little bit of a personal level here.
I do like to travel when I get a chance. As you may or may not know, we have a 9-month contract here, most of the faculty, so we do get summers off. Some faculty do teach part-time during the summer, and we are open during the summer as well. The library is. And we kind of split our time. For example, we have 2 librarians here during the spring and the fall, but over the summer, we'll basically trade off. We'll work a month, and Jeremy, the other librarian, will work another month. So definitely I like to take that time to travel. I'll be going down to Mexico next week for spring break.
Very nice.
So if I see you down there, I'll give you a shout out. Anybody wearing Hawk t-shirts?
I want a t-shirt from Mexico. But yes, that's going to be fun. What part of Mexico?
Playa del Carmen. Yeah, right. Nice. Really close. It's highly recommended, especially coming from Tampa or Orlando area. It's only about an hour flight. So
nice.
Very fast.
Very good. Well, thank you for joining us, Adonis. We really
Thank
do
you.
appreciate it. Appreciate the insight. We're going to get into another quick music break. This is the Yeet Show. All right, and welcome back to the Yeet Show. And we're going to get into this next current events segment. Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm Evan.
I'm Nick.
I'm having an episode.
I'm Jesse. I don't think my mic's on. There we go. I'm Jesse. Hey, everybody.
My bad, Jesse. I
It's all
cut you
right.
off.
It's all right, man.
All right. Anyways, we're going to get into this current events segment. So,
Also known
Nick-
as the impressions segment.
Oh, yeah. We're going to do some
No,
impressions,
no.
too, because I know Jesse's really funny.
No.
Funny looking.
Jesse's going to do his Pee Wee Herman
No, I can't
impression
do it
again.
again.
He's about to do his Peter Griffin too.
No.
But in the meantime,
Guys gotta
Nick, tell
pay
us
up.
what's up. What's going on in the world? What's the current events right now?
Well, there's actually a couple, but like I'm gonna do at least one fun fact of the day. That today in 1915, aspirin came out into the prescription form.
I didn't know
in the
aspirin
world.
was gay.
What?
So,
Yeet! Yeet! Yeet!
yay! So like, if any of
funny.
you guys take any medicines, or if you ever taken aspirin before, it pretty much relieves you of your flu-like symptoms and.
It's also good for your heart.
Yeah, that is true.
It's a blood thinner.
And it's
Some interesting facts there for you, too.
and aspirin,
thinner.
depending on its form, you can't chew it. You actually have to swallow.
Yes.
it.
How's
And
that for some medicine? You
exactly,
can't swallow, gotta chew it.
weird. Yeah,
Laughter is the best medicine.
gonna say weird facts that I have two friends whose parents never let them take medicines before, because they believed that medicines was too harmful, that the body should naturally fight off infections and
Must
stuff.
be
Right.
Scientologist or something.
No.
So like,
Wow.
so my homeboy, yeah, he's never had medicine. Like he's never tried
Or
Tylenol.
shots, right? Like,
Yeah, shots, nothing. So he's never had Tylenol. He's never had
I can't go with that.
Benadryl. Never had Pepto-Bismol.
I'm sure there's a lot of people out there like that.
He sounds
'cause-
Amish. Your friend sounds Amish.
No, it's like
Where does your friend live at?
Vaccinate your
here in
kids.
Tampa, actually.
There's like an Amish German Tampa area. Maybe they're in like Temple Terrace or something.
He's actually black too.
I know about the Amish area, being from Reading, Pennsylvania, and they are a strange group.
Yes,
They're a nice
I
group.
saw them in West Virginia.
I like their donuts.
Yeah.
Oh, that is true. I say, being from Pennsylvania, you got all the good stuff.
I mean, there's a lot of good food up there. Like, the donuts up there are called Fosnots.
Can,
Sure they are.
can we not be stingy and you could just bring us some Pennsylvania food?
No.
Like, we're going to one day make him take us up there and he's going to show us everything.
I'm not going nowhere where it's cold.
It's
It's
and they're
about-
getting hammered up there right now
Yeah.
that
It's only 3 feet of snow. Like, that's not
He
bad.
said only. He said
I'm
only 3
only.
feet or so.
Yeah, I miss New York. Sorry, y'all. Like, when it's winter time and I'm in New York, y'all don't know. I'll be throwing snowballs at y'all right now if it snowed here.
Oh, here's something interesting. World's oldest message found in a bottle by a beach walker in Australia. You know how like people put like bottle messages in
Yeah.
a bottle?
I just thought of a current event. Sorry to interrupt.
Okay, fine. Go ahead.
No, I just thought of one.
I guess hers is better.
No, David Ogden Stiers from MASH passed away over
Yes,
the
I
weekend.
saw that.
He played Jumba Jukiba. That is more important than yours, I'm sorry.
Who watches MASH?
I don't watch MASH,
What
but I
decade are you from?
no, I watched Lilo and Stitch, and like he was Cogsworth in Beauty and the Beast. Like he was my childhood, and he passed away of bladder cancer.
That was your parents' childhood. MASH.
Okay, continue. Ignore me.
I watched Lilo and Stitch when I was a kid. I'm in the right
He was the
generation.
governor in Pocahontas. Like he did all this stuff.
Oh,
I forgot
really?
about Pocahontas.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good one.
I say,
I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah. Anyway, it wasn't that important, but it was just this message from like
message in a
1880,
bottle.
86.
that's like something you would do on a romantic date. Like,
Did it say what the message said in the bottle?
That's a good question. I lost my train of thought. We were talking
It
about
said
MASH.
it predicted the David Ogden Stiers. Hey, can we talk about the front-facing Simpsons?
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
front-facing Simpsons look freaking terrible. It looked like demons. If you guys want to check them out. Because everybody knows, like, the Simpsons are usually shot from the side, but if you Google search front-facing Simpsons, they all look like something out of a horror film.
Yeah.
Here's another current event. What's the meme of March? Do you think it's that one of the guy that's like, change my mind?
No, I think it's Patrick
Or
doing
Patrick.
the devil smile. Patrick doing the devil smile. That's probably my favorite one of this month.
God, there's so many. There's more than one. I remember back in my day, there was one meme a month, if that. And now we got like 4 or
There's
5.
like a whole bunch of memes.
I love memes. I make memes. I'm gonna be responsible. I'm responsible for some of the memes that's on the internet. Sorry, y'all.
That's what's up.
But
Can we close out with some impressions?
Yeah, do an impression for us.
I can do a Mickey Mouse.
What do you want me to do?
Do a George Carlin
Peter
impression.
Griffin.
No, I can't do George
Can
Clooney.
you do Johnny
Griffin.
Bravo?
Hold on.
That's it.
It's kind of like it's just Elvis, right?
Yeah.
Just like, hey, baby.
Yeah.
Like that, right?
Can you do Peter Griffin?
Baby.
Peter Griffin.
Hey.
Something like that.
I think Stu is probably easier though.
Yeah.
He's
I used to be
British,
able to do Chris really good, which is voiced by Seth Green and
Yeah.
Oh, Seth Green. Is his voice?
yeah.
Do your walk-in. Everybody can do walk-in.
I was gonna
No,
say,
I'm not doing walking.
Can you do Homer from The Simpsons?
No.
Oh, come on.
You guys are gonna have to start paying me for these impressions now.
All right,
Alright.
well, I'll pay you with a hug. What about that?
No.
That's gay.
Payment declined. All right, we're going to get into this quick music break. Weapon of choice. This is the Yeet Deet Show.
Featuring
Okay, and we're back with the Yeet Deet Show. And we're going to get into this next topic with Emily. She's going to dive into the Strawberry Fest.
That's
so go
right.
ahead and tell us about it.
So the Strawberry Festival started last Thursday, March 1st, and it is the 6th day of it today. Still going on in Plant City. It's where I live. And there's a lot of stuff going on. What's going on today? Today is True Whip Tuesday, whatever that is. And
They got different theme days every day?
they do. Well, yeah. It's mostly like discount days. Like they have Senior Citizens Day and Kids Day and stuff like that.
Cornhole day.
Cornhole Day. No, it's not like Renfest. They have like theme days, but today is it's another ride-a-thon day. Most of the days are ride-a-thon days, so you can get a wristband for like $20 and you can ride everything as opposed to buying tickets, which is what we did back in my day.
Back in my day.
Yeah, and we can only ride like 3 rides because that's like how much $10 worth of tickets could get. But yeah,
Is that different from the state fair?
I
Or
have
just,
actually
like,
I've never been to the state fair, but it's the same rides.
Oh.
But yeah,
Unsafe.
amusement
Yeah,
park. Yeah,
some unsafe-
it's probably smaller.
Pack of van rides.
It's probably, I'm just guessing, it's probably smaller. But yeah, does the state fair have like entertainment like the Strawberry
mean,
Festival?
I've never been
to
to the
some
State Fair
caliber.
either.
Just some caliber. I know the Strawberry Festival has like a dedicated venue
Yeah,
for artists.
the brand new grandstands that just opened. They got new ones. They used to be free. The grandstands, and you had to pay for like the seats up front. But the grandstands were all free, but now you have to pay for all of the tickets, and it sucks, in my opinion. But let's see. Today, the Gaither Vocal Band and Casting Crows will be performing.
The
Ooh.
Gaither who?
Casting crows.
Ooh.
Or is that like the counting crows or
No, Casting Crowns.
Oh, never
Casting
mind.
Crowns.
Oh.
So yeah, and Reba was there on Sunday, which was a big one that was sold out. And I'm really excited. I'm not going, but the I Love the 90s tour featuring Vanilla Ice, Salt and Peppa, and Tone Loc.
Ice, ice.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Salt and Pepper. I like the way you said that.
Hey, yay, I wanna shoot, babe. Oh god, that's my song. So Earth, Wind, and Fire are gonna come too on Friday. Bunch of country artists.
Yeah, I saw
But,
like Brad Paisley's on there or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a big country guy, but
They've had some.
Yeehaw.
They've had some big name. The Blues Brothers came last year, and I went, and it was amazing.
You think people bring their boots for that kind of occasion?
oh yeah,
I don't think they take them off.
their boots and their guns and
See what else is
everything.
going on.
Big belt buckles.
Yeah.
So they have some like that's the big entertainment, but like they also have like the racing pigs and like they have a bunch of like livestock shows and stuff like that. And a bunch of smaller acts, you know what I mean? They have like magic shows. What a lumberjack show, I guess. A milking show.
No. Just what in the world is a lumberjack?
I have never
is it
been.
a bunch of Paul Bunyan wannabes?
Yeah, Paul Bunyan Lumberjack Show is what it's called.
Sounds good.
I want to see a blue. I want to
Sounds
see a
fun.
blue ox. I want to see a big fat blue ox that they're advertising.
Pet
Paul Bunyan.
surfing and all-star stunt
If
dog
not,
show.
I'm issuing a cease and desist.
But yeah, I highly recommend the Robinsons racing pigs. It's great. They run through they jump
What?
over. The
You
racing
watched a bunch
pigs.
of pigs just race?
Yeah. They go around and they jump over hurdles and stuff. And
That's pretty cool.
Run through pools. It's adorable. It's great.
Pigs are like the smartest
They
animals.
probably
so.
eat them afterwards, but I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
don't eat that.
Put them on the So do they serve like weird food? I know at the state fairs they serve.
Yeah.
They serve the Krispy Kreme.
I saw.
Donut,
I went
hamburger.
yesterday. I went yesterday for fun. Me and my sister were walking by, and she pointed out Tide Pod funnel cake.
Ugh.
Ew. Was it like a joke or?
No, it was it looks like I don't know what they put on it, but it
Looks like a Tide
Yeah, what's
Pod.
what's with that? What's with eating Thai? I don't get it.
Oh, it's a Twitter joke that just went too far.
Okay,
Basically.
but kids are doing it,
It was
right?
it was started out as a meme. Somebody was
Yeah.
all like the forbidden fruit, like the Garden of Eden kind of stuff, and it was a Tide Pod.
But are
and-
kids eating the Tide Pods?
Yes, and they're dying.
Well, they're
Some
stupid.
kids are taking it too seriously, like and actually eating Tide Pods like it got
Speaking
like,
of eating,
like it got juice in it.
Sorry about that.
Watch this segue. Speaking of eating, they have what do you call them? Contests, eating contests.
Oh.
They had the day I was working at the St. Clement Make Your Own Strawberry Shortcake booth, celebrating 45 years. They had a Amish donut eating contest.
What is an Amish donut eating contest?
They have
And
the-
how much does it differ from a normal donut eating
They're
contest?
huge
Yeah, they're bigger.
donuts.
You never had an Amish donut?
No.
They're huge.
They're like
I don't-
they're the size of this paper.
Jesus Christ. I
There's
need
a
to try one
strawberry
of those.
strawberry shortcake,
Shortcutty.
strawberry shortcake eating contest, and tomorrow there is a super dog mega corn dog eating contest.
Ooh.
Are you going?
Yo, I hate seeing them big, fat, extra long corn dogs at state fairs and stuff.
It's weird.
They be like a good foot long, and people just
I hate
be
people
chowing down.
walking around with turkey legs. Like, get out of
My
here!
dad does
It's
that. I'm not
gross.
gonna lie. Them turkey
So
legs be
gross.
so fat.
I like my turkey
It's
legs.
obnoxious. So they have the Fanta strawberry soda throwdown. I'm just reading this. Like, these events sound so great.
The strawberry soda throwdown?
Strawberry soda throwdown. I don't know what that entails.
Maybe
wanna
it's like
try.
the Fanta girls from the commercial come out and do
Yeah.
a performance or something.
Is that what you want strawberry spaghetti eating
It
contest?
sounds very like
All right, now that's
I'll do
enough.
that.
Florida
I'll do that.
country. You know,
God, I
Florida
hate-
You
country,
said
man.
strawberry
I
spaghetti.
think I
Yeah.
They
think
got the nerve to
strawberry
put
soda.
strawberries in spaghetti.
Strawberry spaghetti. I don't know what it is.
I'm gonna
dude.
try that and I'm gonna bring it in for you guys.
No, I don't want it.
They also have I told you they have livestock, and this year I think it's a new thing. They started dressing up the livestock and like presenting them. So they had like a sheep contest where they were dressed up in like costumes.
That's funny.
That's
Yeah,
kind of
I got stuck in the traffic on I-4. It was insane.
Yeah.
Like, how much is it to get in? I don't know too much about it. Like, I've never been there, so.
they have like discount days. So like if you bring in a Coke can, you can get in for.
You want me to
amount.
carry around an empty Coke can?
That's
for a
Florida,
discount?
baby.
Yeah, but
I did that for the state fair. I got in for free.
I think it's $20. $20
That's not
for.
bad.
I saw a sign that said wristbands $30 ride all day or something like that. So I guess
Yeah.
that's not that bad.
And that's with the music, too, or?
No, I think they're all separate.
What?
Yeah.
They should
That's
do
where
that.
they tax you. See, at state fair they just throw it all into one.
Right.
Kids 5 and under are admitted free. 6
I'm
to
a
12
child.
is 5. General admission is 10.
I'll just be like, I'm a child of God, so let me in free.
Yeah, but I think it differs. Oh man.
Can I use,
Interesting
Guys,
stuff.
say-
Sounds like a fun event.
Can I use my Florida card to get in?
Probably not. I don't know. I don't know what that is.
What?
You probably gotta pay.
No,
Everybody gotta pay.
no, I'm saying like use my Florida card, meaning that I'm a Florida citizen. I live here.
Do it
so
matter?
I should.
It's
Yeah,
not
it
Disney
does.
World.
Yeah, some places will actually admit you for free if they know that you're a Florida resident. Like I live in Florida, my taxpayers goes to this event. I should get in for free.
That's everybody's mindset.
Hey, so what's y'all's favorite fair food? Real quick before we finish up.
Fair
Probably
free.
this
funnel
segment.
cake, to be
Yeah.
honest.
But, you know,
fried Oreos.
I love a big fat funnel cake.
last time I had a funnel cake, though, it was this fair near my house. It was like a church fair. I mean, I'm not religious, but I went to this fair for fun. And I ate a funnel cake, and I was so sick afterwards that I wanted to die. No, I didn't puke, but like
Amateur.
my
Amateur.
guts, man, were like just churning. And I don't know. I used to really like corn dogs, like when I ate meat and stuff.
Yeah,
But
I don't like corn dogs.
Why do you have a thing
I don't like
against corn dogs?
corn.
How?
you don't like corn dogs,
How do you
Evan.
live?
I had deep fried Kool-Aid one year, and then I never
See,
saw
what-
it again.
What is
See,
that?
the thing about the fairs is they always just deep fry a bunch of nonsense.
Yeah, deep fried
Sell it to you.
Oreo, deep fried Twinkies.
They'll
do
deep
not
fry this
hate on the
telephone
deep
and
fried
sell it to you
Oreos.
if they
The
want
deep
to.
fried Oreos are the best things they've
I don't know
ever
how they
made.
deep fry liquid though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
That's
like how
gross,
do you do
man.
I've
that?
had deep
like
fried
the deep
Pepsi.
fried Twinkies. My little brother wanted to try those. Ended up throwing up.
Yeah, I mean,
They
it's not
probably
good.
deep
It's
fry
like
it.
the same crust as fried chicken, but on top of a.
No.
They probably deep fry vomit too. Like I don't.
Ugh, I wouldn't be surprised.
One
Sell
fair
it.
food that I used to really like, it was like vanilla ice cream, like packed into a square, and then a waffle on top and a waffle on the bottom, and you just eat it like a sandwich.
Oh, okay, that sounds pretty
So good and so bad for you.
good. That sounds pretty good.
Like to me, I did try their macaroni and cheese, their macaroni and cheese sandwich, because it was literally, it was literally like a cheeseburger bun with mac and cheese, and they put like some meats in it if you wanted like extra
Some
stuff.
meat. Assorted meats.
No, because they ask you if you want anything with it, like if you want a turkey mixed with your mac and cheese.
you get-
Nah, just give me everything, bro. Give me the
chicken.
jackpot. You know what I'm
Did you
saying?
get the meat sweats from it?
Did they deep fry the meat sweats?
I had chicken, pork, and steak put in my macaroni and cheese thing, and then
Well, on that
Oh,
note,
bless your heart.
On
we
that
should go to a
note-
music break so I can vomit now.
Yeah,
So.
that's next. All right, this is the Yeet show. I think Nick needs to go to the doctor. Yeet. This is the Yeet show. We are back, and
Oh, it's too late now.
yeah, it's too late now. But we're gonna get into this last segment. We're gonna talk about the Oscars that just passed.
Yes, the Oscars. I also want to point out that we played 2 Devo songs.
Yeah, what's
And
the deal with that?
That's probably never been done on any of the HCC radio shows here, so 2 Devo songs. Anyway,
I'm sure they had a Devo show at one point that just only played Devo.
yes.
My show.
So the 90th Academy Awards were Sunday, March 4th. Jimmy Kimmel hosted The Shape of Water, which was an excellent movie that I saw in theaters. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, but when it comes out on DVD, check it out because it has a nice love story. It has action, drama. It has it all, and I really, really liked it. The same guy who directed Pacific Rim also did that movie, Guillermo del Toro. He did Pan's Labyrinth, too, and it took on a bunch of awards, Best Picture, Best Director, and it was an excellent movie. They also had other movies there like Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, that were up for awards as well. Best Picture, Get Out, which was a really good movie. I don't know if you guys seen that.
loved
But,
it.
Your boy.
Jordan Peele directed that. Very
Oh,
good.
did you see what's his face's reaction? Keegan-Michael Key.
Oh
No.
I didn't watch it. I had to like catch up afterwards.
He was really excited for
I watched
Jordan
the Oscars
Peele.
while it was happening. I was flipping between that. And
Coco won Best Animated Feature, and what's his name?
Is that Disney?
Yeah,
Of course,
Robert.
they always win.
I love the performance.
Robert Lopez and Kristen, or I think it was just Robert Lopez. He won his, I think, a double EGOT. So Emmy, Oscar, Grammy, Tony. I think he has like a double now. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Gary Oldman won Best Actor for Darkest Hour. He played Commissioner Gordon in the newer Batman trilogy with Heath Ledger and all that. Best Actress was Frances McDormand.
He gave a good speech.
Yeah, I heard that. It was very good. She won Best Actress for 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, which she was also in Fargo, which is an amazing movie. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Best Supporting Actor was Sam Rockwell for the same movie. And Allison Janney won Best Supporting Actress for I, Tonya, which was the Tonya Harding story, figure skating
okay.
story, which I really want to see. So,
Can you believe
Yeah.
she really got that girl kneecapped?
I mean, I guess it's... I don't think it was ever really proven. I mean, she did a little jail time, but not a lot of jail time. So it's kind of a conspiracy theory. She had an interview on with Barbara Walters, and recently, and she said that she didn't have anything to do with it. So who knows? Who knows? But what do you think about Jimmy Kimmel as a host?
I think he's
I
pretty
think
good. I think they've
he-
been worse, and I think they've been
I think he
better.
needs to stick to his show.
I like his show.
Yeah, his show was good. They could have got somebody funnier.
Yeah, I like the segment when they went to the movie theater across the street,
Yeah.
and they were shooting hot dogs into the audience.
I'd like to see Conan O'Brien host. I don't know. I have a thing for Conan. He's cool.
You gay for Conan?
No, I just like Conan O'Brien, man. I don't know.
Who do you think? That was going to be my question. Who do you think should host? Who do you want to see host any award show, not just the
Channing
Oscars?
Tatum.
You know who would really be funny?
Gerard Butler.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, Joe Rogan, pretty good, pretty good.
That would be funny.
He's a pretty outspoken dude. I think Donald Trump should be the next host of everything. Just put him on there. He's great.
He's just gonna give all the Oscars to himself.
Yeah.
Well, there's a big article Fox News put out how it went down in ratings.
Yeah.
So
People aren't watching.
yeah, and they say it's becoming like too political. So
They tried to make it
wouldn't
less
doubt it.
political.
The thing is,
It's also really long. Like,
so
Yeah.
long.
Like 4 hours.
yeah.
between the pre-show, like the introductions. Oh goodness gracious!
Who's calling in?
I have no clue.
We got a caller.
I'll figure out who it is. I guess.
Hello?
That's not the wrong one. Where's the phone? Hello, who is this?
Yes, this is Harry Keys, Jesse Morgadale's brother-in-law.
Hey, what's up,
Hey.
Barry?
How you doing?
Hey, Jesse, how you doing, bud?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm listening to your show on the podcast. You guys are doing good.
Oh, hey,
Thanks,
thank you.
man.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening.
No problem. I finally got to catch Tuesday's show. I usually catch Jesse on Wednesday.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah.
man.
Where you
No
calling
problem.
from?
We're just- Philadelphia, Reading, Pennsylvania.
Hey,
Oh,
shout out.
Hey. How is it
Yeah,
up
we're-
there?
Right now it's sunny, but snow's on its way.
Yeah.
Oh, you're lucky.
What are they calling for? Like 8 to 16 inches or something like that?
Goodness gracious!
Well, it keeps on going back and forth. Right now, as of last night, it was 8 to 16, but now they're saying anywhere between 6 and 14. So it's still bad.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Man, that's terrible.
sounds really bad. Can't wait till you come down here for the wedding,
Oh,
for my wedding.
I
Oh yeah, the wedding.
wait.
The wedding.
I can't wait, dude. I cannot wait. I'm just hoping that we have good weather.
All right, Harry.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
thanks for calling in,
Thank
man.
you
I
so much.
appreciate
Thanks
it.
for
All
listening.
right, guys.
All right, take care, man.
Good luck and have fun. Talk
Thank
to you
you.
later. Bye.
That was nice.
Really
That was
cool.
my brother-in-law. Yeah, he likes to
Awesome.
listen, and all my family really listens to the Yeet show and
Shout out. Shout
The
out.
Hangover
All the way from
show.
Pennsylvania. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. Well, my parents live down here, but my siblings, except for my brother, they all live in Reading, Pennsylvania. So
That's good.
yeah, and they're all coming down for my wedding. So I don't want to make this about me. So anyway,
What are we talking about?
anyway.
We're talking about actors we want to see host the
Actors.
Oscars.
I said Channing Tatum.
I said Gerard Butler because I think he should do everything.
I was gonna say.
You have the hots for Gerard
I
Butler.
think he's.
She has.
Fine.
But Channing Tatum is funny. Like, come on, you gotta admit that he's.
Yeah, but
really
Gerard
funny.
Butler has an accent. He's Scottish.
So you know Channing Tatum's from Tampa, right?
I don't care.
I mean,
Hey,
I like
support
Jimmy.
your-
I like Jimmy Fallon a lot. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, he hosts some other things, but I think.
I really like it when Seth MacFarlane hosts stuff.
Yeah, he's really funny.
I love that. Oh my god.
And, or Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah, he makes it
funny.
theatrical. He's good at hosting the Tonys. I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole political thing with the Oscars,
It's topical.
it's topical, but I mean, anyone who's educated knows that the country is going in the wrong direction. So, you know.
Yeet.
This country's going down the tubes.
And just to think about it, because you know this is coming from two celebrities who's hosted other awards. But y'all want to see Miley Cyrus host the Oscar awards because she's hosted the VMAs.
Yeah.
Well, if that happens,
She's not-
I'll,
she's not as
who's the other
crazy.
choice?
Neither that or Lady Gaga I think hosted another awards
Boo.
show. So it's like,
I mean,
It's a wrap on that. It's a wrap on both of them.
if you had
Yeah.
to choose between the two, who would you rather?
Neither. I'd go to bed early.
go to bed.
Go to bed.
I'd watch a Gerard Butler movie instead.
300. Just put that on loop.
I've been trying to watch Rock and Rollo with Tom Hardy and him.
Rock and roll.
Let me know where I can watch it if y'all know.
Oh, I like Tom Hardy.
I'll tell you something better than that.
What?
What?
A music break?
Yeah. All right. It's the last one of the hour. This is the Yeet Show. We're going to get into another last. And we're back
Burley.
with the Yeet Show. If anybody's interested in becoming a schmuck, let me know.
Schmuck.
Say, why not become a schmuck? A licensed practicing schmuck.
So yeah, hit me up.
Okay.
Just hit me up.
By the way, guys, if you want to follow the show, we have an Instagram and Twitter. It's Yeet Deet, or the
at
Yeet Deets.
On everything.
Follow us and
Yeah.
post on there. If
I
you
post
guys.
so infrequently. My apologies, but
You posted like 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
You posted something at 4 in the morning. Woke me up.
I post like Monday nights, like right before our show. I'm like, hey, check out last week's show.
Yeah.
Let us know what songs you want to hear because
Yeah, any requests?
Our trash taste in music. But yeah,
Today was pretty
We
good.
might play
Today was
3
pretty good.
Devo songs.
yeah.
Next week. So,
We might play
who
Hot
knows?
Patootie.
No.
Oh,
we're
yes.
gonna-
We may play Michael Jackson.
How my shiny teeth and me. We
Yeah,
we're
who
very
knows?
diverse.
You're gonna have to tune in next week.
Follow us on social media, or we'll come to your house and stand over your bed and make sure you follow us.
Nick will.
I won't be doing anything like that.
Yeah.
On that
Just
note,
turn him off.
I don't know what that was. It's
like
we don't
condone.
you dudes cares.
Anyways, this was the Yeet Deet Show. Tune in next Tuesday. I'm Evan. Nick is over there.
Emily,
I'm Jesse.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
bye bye.